Thursday night. I think this is the 8th day in a row, which is nice. Kind of feel like I'm skimping out the past couple of days. I've been doing these late. Haven't given them much thought. A lot of running around today. My wife's a little sick. So just getting to a couple things late at night. My biggest goal right now has been outreach, but today I didn't do a ton of outreach, and I was kicking myself a little bit like an hour ago when I was sitting down to journal before I finished up a newsletter for a client. And when I was journaling, I was a little pissed off at myself. And then as I got through it, I'm like, you know what? There were a couple compounding effects of journaling a couple compounding effects of outreach where I set up two in-person meetings this week. So we'll see how those go, but really it wasn't I didn't have a good net new day of outreaches, but some of my follow-ups went well. And then I even worked at one of my old employer's offices today, and there's a possibility of maybe doing some AI implementation and consulting for them. So sometimes it's good to just think through the whole day and think about your wins and realize just because you didn't knock out your to-do list doesn't mean you didn't have a good day. That being said, I'm going to be creating a dot chart. Someone explained this concept to me a couple months ago, but that's what do I need to do every day for it to be a good day? And not packing the whole schedule, but wake up at a certain time, read 5 to 10 pages. Hell, it could be read 5 to 10 minutes. Drink your gallon of water or whatever works for you. Work out. I don't know if I already said that, but just some things that if you did those compounded over time, it would lead to a good life. So I'm going to make that. And I'm also going to be making up a list of rules. And I talked about this recently, I think, but I started with no Zins, and I was good about that today. I was around some people I've usually thrown into Zins with, but I did not do it. I said no. But another thing is just cleaning the living room every night, or making sure my daughter's diaper bag is packed every night before, so in the morning when we have to take her to daycare, we're not scrambling in the morning. So setting up our days a little bit better there. So kind of just riffing at this point because I want to continue making these videos. And really it's just an accountability measure to myself. And also I want to look back and see everything that was going on at this time, just to see the effort, There's a good quote, and I don't mean to make this biblical, but it was definitely, I heard it in church, and it said, the mind is willing, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And a lot of times I feel like we say we want to do things, but our bodies do not, match up to the task. So with these videos, I'm just trying to match up to the task, to be a catalyst of everything that I'm trying to do in this role. So have a good one.